is Kiki, and welcome to Kiki and Her Guides. Here we are with an energy check of seeing what is coming up next for you. These are just more so general checks to see what's happening in the energy. I release these every Monday. So I have 5 piles here today. Please choose. In the meantime, I am going to go over the collective energy of what's going on the bottom of the decks to see kind of some general energy. So first, let's start off with this card of negativity. So there might be some need to forgive people who are very negative towards you in the past. Here, upcoming soon, but there's something about negativity that is surrounding the collective right now that needs to have some form of forgiveness. With the we have like an entertainer card on the bottom of this deck, and with this entertainer card, I always just think of just juggling many things, also trying to be out in the spotlight, so some things may be really showcasing right now in your life. We also, with this life experience card here, there's lots about letting go of like negativity and things that are holding you back, and giving forgiveness to those who had hard situations. But yes, with that, especially with the life experience card, I always just think of the Tower card, which is all about really dramatic change and needing to let go of the structures that are around you. So there's definitely this big sense of change amongst the community, amongst the collective in this reading here. So we seem to also have on a different deck, we have this card here, which is just the wedding card. The wedding card just always reminds me of partnerships. So you have this partnerships you're letting go of, things that are really solid. Weddings also just show me institutions and like really strong commitments, whether that be like not necessarily romantic. It could definitely be other forms of strong commitments, like you have signed paperwork or something, but that's also just about that type of situation. So there, in terms of what's happening within the collective, lots about dramatic change, lots about letting go of things that are negative around you, any bad habits, as well as coming into a sense of forgiveness amongst the collective here too. But yes, so we are going to head right into this reading, and we are going to start with pile number 1. I'm just going to move everything out of the, away, and we're just going to head straight into this. Let's see what's happening for you, pile number 1. So, in terms of your tarot cards, walking away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that is not worth the effort, which that's 5 of Winter, the 5 of Swords. So that does talk about indecisions. Also talks about just butting head to head with people in maybe having some form of conflict as well, so that really forces you to walk away from things that no longer serve you, especially in this relationship. This could be so this could be in regards to a romance of some sort that you're just finally starting to walk away from right now, mainly maybe because of some like religious factors. Maybe like you want different things as well because of your religion base or what you believe in, and because you guys aren't seeing eye to eye in that right now, you guys may actually walk away from one another for a while just so you can really readjust what you guys both really truly desire. Let's say in some situations with the wedding card, and keep looking at, on the bottom of the deck there's like the wedding card, so I think that's just part of the general energy of the collective. So with that in mind, with the wedding card and this religious factors and romantic feelings in here, you really could like just want a different type of commitment than this person does, or your person in mind has that in mind, and you guys are just not really seeing eye to eye in that front. Let's say like some people like believe in marriage and other people don't, and you guys are maybe not seeing eye to eye in those fronts right now. You're just wondering like, is this connection something worth pursuing, or because of these factors, right? But let's get a little bit more influences. We have Aries energy in the board as well. So we have like strong about jumping to conclusions, maybe butting heads with one another. We also have Earth energy here, which is your Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is about grounded energy here. So this, even with like fire and earth, they're very dramatically different signs. So there's a sense of just not being able to see eye to eye right here with one another, especially since earth energy is very stuck in their ways. So you guys may not be seeing eye to eye with someone who's close to you. It doesn't always have to be romantic for some of you, but there is that romantic aspect here, but you're not seeing eye to eye with someone who you hold very close to you. So we have the Mystic here, Sacrifice, in the 5 of Trees, but in reverse. So with even the Sacrifice card and the fact that it's the 5 of Trees, which talks about needing help or not feeling like things are really there for you right now, there's definitely this sense of you guys may sacrifice something in terms of this relationship because of just the instability here. Ask for help. I was just talking about asking for help, right? So there's a really big need to ask for help here and listen to your intuition and things happening in your body, and just to really enjoy it, really try to see things more clearly than how you've been seeing them recently. So I would definitely say that when it comes to your energy here, what you're entering into this next week is just sense of conflict here that you're going to want to have help from. You may be not seeing eye to eye with specific partners or specific people in your life, especially if it has to do with some form of religious factor, or even something that just is very religious. Doesn't necessarily mean that it can always just mean a strong belief as well. So something you have really strong beliefs about, you guys not be seeing eye to eye here, and you guys may need to sacrifice some things to really truly move forward with one another. But with that in mind, there is that sense of disharmony and conflict and needing to have for help here because there is just some instability. So let's get a little bit more information about this Five of Winter here. Ancestors, angels, my guides. Additional information about the Five of Winter. What's the additional information for the Five of Winter? So the Five of Winter was just about walking away from the dishonest associations. You're definitely ending some form of cycle there. Anything else about this? Anything else? So we're not going to take all of that. Okay. But like I said, it's definitely walking away from some form of connection. What do they need to ask for help for, Spirit? What's the help they need to ask? We have yes. What's the help? A little bit more detail about what's the help that they need to ask for. Aries energy twice, so it's definitely strong Aries energy. You may be in need to ask for help in terms of what you want. Like what you want to go after, you may need to have some support from the people around you to really get to where you desire. Anything else here, Spirit, about this factor here? You have something about July in the next year. A long-term goal. Okay, so you may need to start asking for help to really get to where you're starting to go. You'll start to see some progress in July, and then by the time you hit the next year, you'll see this long-term goal really start to flourish. But I feel like this is what this asking for help is about. So even let's say like you're walking away from a relationship this week because of just not being able to, this person may not be supporting you in the path you want to take with the religious factor. Because I always just talk about path, being on your own path, and this person's not really supporting you as much as you would want someone to support you. So you're deciding to like focus on yourself and take the support of those who actually decide to help you and want to be there for you on this journey. So there's a lot about just starting to really move forward. You also have July on the bottom of the deck. What's on the top of the deck? We have the thirst for knowledge leads to mysteries. Creativity fertilizes subconscious. So yeah, let's say you're going after like a new goal of yours, something that's really lined in with your path you want to take, and it may have to do something with this long-term goal. It may be a long-term goal, and let's say you're doing that, and this is someone who's not supporting you in this path right now, and they're really coming to the forefront, and they're making maybe commentary that you don't like, or something that's feeling very unsupportive of the actions you want to take, and then you're going to just be like decide to move away from that and just gonna maybe do your own thing, because this person may want you to sacrifice what you want to do as well to really push, like to like be kind of selfish for themselves, because like there's a sense of being selfish here with amongst this person. So we're gonna grab some charms. Let's grab some charms. So we're gonna just move all this and we're gonna grab some charms. And with the charms, we're going to see a little bit more of the energy about what's going on in the situation. And then I think we'll also have some clarifiers for the charms. So let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my guides, please guide me in this message here today. Okay. So you definitely have angels on your path who are like giving you knowledge and ways to have embrace more of your fun side as well. So I feel like your guides are really guiding you towards that and giving you those pieces of knowledge that really help inspire you to go down that path. You are meant to go down the path that brings in this out, brings out the sense of uniqueness within yourself, and really that'll bring inner peace for you and lots of love. With this little guy here, there's lots about just family and the getting support. I also think of a tender embrace card from a different deck of mine, which just always reminds me of just interconnectedness and just feeling close with someone else. And this little guy always reminds me as well as tranquility and peace. Lots of Libra energy there with that in mind. So there's definitely a lot of signs here. That you got all those earth signs, Capricorn, well, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You also now have that Libra energy, and there's also lots of Aries energy in this reading. So the unicorn always represents Aquarius energy to me too. So lots of signs in the air. You may be born in the year of the monkey, for all I know, because I don't know how old you are. But whatever. Back to the reading. Let's get a little bit of some clarifiers about what is going to bring peace, Spirit. What's going to bring peace? What will bring this inner peace? I believe it's themselves. History. You will get peace with your past. Butterflies. We have butterflies. Giving, lots of giving energy here. So you may be a very giving person, or you'll be giving a gift from a child. There's dating in the board, but dating about what? You have the tender embrace card, so you definitely could be dating in this energy here too this week. So some of you may, if you're doing that, you may go out with some people. Angst, it just reminds me of being in your feelings though. So some of you may be also being in your feelings this week from the feels of that. Fake what? What's the fake energy about, Spirit? Someone's faking their feelings towards you, so there's someone maybe really holding back what they want to say, and that's what causes this instability, because they're holding back. So they may make stark comments and just act really fake because they're not really sure of like how to do things properly. So that's probably like this person that's giving this dispute with you. It doesn't necessarily mean like an actual romantic partner, but I feel like this is also could be like about a friend that's just a fake friend of some sort that just is not actually supporting of you of the path you're on, and they may really come to the forefront now because you like realize how fake they are. Abundance, yeah, because you are manifesting like long-term abundance, and that's what's coming into your life like in the future as you work towards this path. Beauty, lots of beauty too. That's like the second indicator of beauty we've seen in this reading. Award, so you're definitely going to receive an award for something you do, so just keep going after what you want, and don't let anybody really push you down, because you are going to receive some form of abundance. It may not come in that right now because you probably see lots like long-term success from this, so you're going to see it build gradually and slowly until you get to the place you want to, but you are going to start on that path, and you're going to start getting rid of people who just are very negative towards you in the things you decide to do, which is super annoying because you know what? So what about haters? That's like what I get here from this energy. So what about haters? Okay, but I think that's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this reading did help you out, and let me know if there's anything else you guys want to, in terms of content, for more of what's going on, but that's all I have here for you, and thank you for tuning in for this reading here, and we are going to move on to pile number 1, or sorry, pile number 2, oh my gosh, but I hope you enjoyed this reading, pile number 1. Totally like, comment, subscribe, let me know what's up. And yeah, tell me how your week goes, or the next little while goes for you at least. So, but we are going to move on. Hello, pile number 2. We're into your reading here today. Let's see what is going on in your energy next. So we have this Queen of Spring character, which is a great sign about being passionate, very charismatic, very creative energy. There's a sense of you really then gaining some form of ambition and lots of balance coming into your life, especially when you've been working really hard. You're going to see that really start to reward you. So we have chemistry here, which is, okay, what else you got here? Aries energy, standing up for yourself. So yeah, you're really embracing your feelings, yourself. You're really getting into the groove this week, and you're gonna just be on fire and really get to whatever you need. Yeah, because you've done some reflecting on what's holding you back, and you're deciding to just really take action and leaps forward. So we have the Crow here, which is the Magician card. You have the Fighter, like I said, it's like a sense you're standing up for yourself right now, and you're really going to start getting out there this week and like getting into your glory, your passion, and you're really going to see some like good amount of change because of this action. I don't think it's going to have immediate change though, so your immediate energy is you like stepping into this, like believing in your self-power, letting go of your past worries, embracing the things that you do want to manifest in your dreams, and you're going to start fighting for what you want, and that's going to bring in big happy changes. Because you're raising your vibration because you're doing all this work. So, yeah. So pretty much, like, your next little energy is that upping your vibration and really getting into the groove of new things, fighting for what you want, starting to push for yourself to create some big happy change into your future. Let's see more about this ambition here, Spirit, for pile number 2, about what's happening next in their energy. So we have indecision, causes self-doubt. Malicious gossip leads to false accusations, karmic lessons. Anything else here, pile number 2, about what's going on in this collective here? Like I said, there's a sense of you like needing to defend yourself too, so you may have some gossip happening in your circle. Oh, we also have third house. Let me grab it. Okay, so we have the third house influence here too. So, let's see, what is this coming up? Yeah, communication. Sorry, I dropped it on the floor, right? And we also have Aquarius energy on the bottom. So let's just talk about like this here and this first, and then we'll get into the rest. So like, because like I said, there's a sense of this fighter energy, standing up for yourself, really just getting into your groove and getting into this really boss energy and rising your vibration and no longer allowing people to walk all over you or something. You may have some gossip around you where you and like people communicating stuff, and you're just like, no, I'm not for that life, and you're going to release anything of those negative patterns and the people who don't really serve you because you're just rising your vibration. This may be like struggles with romantic options in your past, and people may be judging stuff about you in that, or even like with the Pisces energy, it might just be a Pisces, but there's also a sense of like you embracing this creativity within yourself, because it's all about the imagination here too. Pisces energy is feeling like about fantasies and getting in your dreams and stuff. So definitely a lot, but since you're going after this, that's what people may be trying to like put you down on, like some haters, but you're not going to let that really affect you. You're going to just move on. Unexpected change, reflections can cause disruptions, loss can cause confusion and pain. And we also have the new moon cycle. So you may have actually done this really abruptly, like this decision to move forward because of some unexpected past. Even like this could be like this gossip you heard, maybe it really caused you to be like, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to enter in this boss energy and stop it, worrying about what other people think because I'm the only person that matters type of energy. Like that's the type of thing I'm feeling here for you. With the Be Spontaneous Aquarius energy on the bottom of this deck here, there's a sense of you are really going to bring out this unique form of yourself that's really just going to spark this innovation and this perseverance within yourself this week. That's really just going to boost your confidence and really up your like determination next, and you're just gonna enter into this I don't care anymore, I'm gonna do what I want energy. Like, oh my god, there's a TikTok meme, I don't know if it's a meme, but like I guess a TikTok collective that I was seeing online, it's going, I don't know if you're like from that collective or not, but there's a sense of girls like coming into like, you know what, I don't care anymore, I'm just gonna do me, and I'm gonna be the main character of the story and like do whatever, right? Like, so what, right? I'm not gonna worry about no one else's feelings anymore because whatever, blah 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 blah, which is like understandable. Obviously due to mediation, but at the end of the day, there's like always that energy of just you probably entering into this period of just embracing what you can do and stop worrying about people in your past or people that are holding you back or people who judge you or whatever, because you know what, you are your own person. That's what this new start for you is, this new confidence that you're going to be walking into because you're rising your vibration. So let's see, Spirit, anything else for pile number 3 here? Sorry, for pile number 2. Okay, anything for pile number 2 in your energy? Oh, we have a lot for you. Okay, so we have Aries energy in the board. We had a lot of signs. Definitely some music influence here for you. There's something about your dreams with the dream catcher. But with the Aries energy, it's talking about taking action towards your inner peace here and embracing your innocence. Lots about communication. So lots of people talking. At least 3 people are talking. Lots of 333. So yeah, at least 3 people are like talking about you. There's something, yeah, with the dragon here too. You even like have more, at least 3 people, right? So if you have someone else, there's someone else. One of these people are very like dramatic. With the dragon, I always think of people who are very charismatic, very outgoing. But dragons also have a really sharp, they're very kind creatures, but they also have some form of sharp aggression sometimes. So somebody may really just like jump to conclusions too quickly, have a really sharp mouth of some sort, or just really get up in themselves. There, with the glasses there, you are going to see the truth behind these people. And I love on the other side of all this gossip, you have this you have this flower, which reminds me of a lily right now for some reason. I also see this like yin yang, which is all about balance, and the fact that you have this skeleton in reverse too, which is like the death card, but in reverse. There's a sense of you not really, you're going to create balance because you're just not going to care about this situation anymore. You're going to just be like, I'm over this. Your angels are really going to give you some form of big change that's really just going to be like bringing in some form of abundance. You have a lot about change here and making big decisions for yourself. You have also this 4-leaf clover, which shows me that there is going to be some form of like luck happening in your life soon. Since you do seem to have this like star in reverse, it reminds me of, you may feel a little hopeless because it is in reverse, and that may be in your energy. You have this mushroom guy too, and the mushroom is, for me, when a mushroom grows, it's fungi, right? So it like grows like a large I believe it grows in like kind of like fields. So kind of like I just keep thinking like it invades. So you may feel like have some people invading your energy right now, but it's in reverse, so it's kind of like it's sneaking up on you at the same time. But you also have lots about love in the board, okay? So let's see about this gossip again. I want to know more about this gossip, because if people are gossiping about you, I want to know what it is. Obstacle. So these people may be like saying like, oh, she shouldn't do this, it's too hard, or this and that. Abuse comes out on the board too. Anything else here? Older. So some of these people are older than you, and they're like gossiping about you and probably about the obstacles you have to face. There's a little bit about like maybe abusing their power. They may be taller than you too, with the tall card. Something about media. You may be wanting to do something in media, and they like you want to be seen for something, and they're not like judging you and like, oh, that's too hard, blah 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 blah, right? But let's see, anything else here, Spirit? Flexible and delay. So you may have to be a little bit more flexible for things to come straight towards you, or even that's what they say. Like they're like, because of all this like they're like having this energy around you, and that's maybe causing a delay. So just try to like get out of it. They're causing this tension too in your life. So honestly, like that's like what's holding your vibration down. And as you move away from that, you're going to really embrace yourself. The music too. Let's see what the music's about. Sage. So sage energy is always good energy, I believe. They're like wise teachers, wise elders. Green flag. So Spirit saying, yeah, it's a green flag to go towards that. If you have a musical, go towards that. It's a green flag. Let's see. Anything about this Aries energy, this Spirit? Friendly. This person, that's a friendly person. They're probably a friend of some sort. This Aries energy. Rebound. Okay. What else? So this person's a little irresponsible. They may act really friendly towards you. Some of you, they may be a rebound of some sort. Something about 7 is important in regards to them. Intuition. You intuitively know what's going on with this person too. So one more card. Younger. The Aries person may be younger than you. Okay. I think that's all I have for you, pile number 2. I feel like that's really good about what's going on next. But that's all for your weekly energy check, Spirit, from Spirit and I. So we are going to move on to the next collective here, and I hope you did enjoy your reading. Please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what's up in the comments, and I will see you in my next video. And thank you for being here with me today. So we are going to move on. All right, pile number 2, bye-bye. Let's move on. Hi, pile number 3. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so let's see what is happening next in your energy. And we're going to grab some like charms today, as well as some clarifying mini messages. And yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Your pile actually had the most cards come out, and I was so confused. So we have 15 ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Okay, but let's see, what else? You have also release here, let go of the past and ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. So Oh, you may have been feeling really trapped for quite some time and allowing worry to really get into you, like in your mind. You were definitely placing too much focus on the things you probably didn't have in your life. So a lot about thinking about the lack, but you're gonna release that soon and then start to move forward because it's gonna bring in a lot more new opportunities as you move forward. Forgiving and learning from the back here, you deserve love. So yeah, you're definitely learning to release what was keeping you trapped, and you're like learning to forgive your past and like accept movement towards your future. I feel strong Sagittarius energy here. So there's definitely a sense of you being determined to go towards your goals. Let's see. Cardinal signs. So you could be an Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn. But these are just remind this about leadership. You're definitely taking like a leadership role in towards your future here. We have, what else do we have here? Opposition. Polar opposites. Okay. What else? Black Moon Lilith. So for some of you, you're releasing like a relationship in your past that was you were very connected to. You guys may not have been seeing very eye to eye as easily, or even that you guys were just not really in alignment with one another. So there were lots of difficulties. With that in mind, you are deciding to let go of this person over the next week, because you want to start focusing on what you deserve, because you do deserve like better love. You have the Four of Trees. So we have the Four of Trees here in reverse, which reminds me of just really protecting your energy and putting up a guard, especially. So we have the Pathfinder. Okay, that's good. And the Phoenix. So you are definitely going through this form of rebirth. I like that these two cards are very similar to these two cards too. The Phoenix always, like I said, just reminds me of rebirth. Since it's also number 5 in traditional tarot, that's also known as a Hierophant and learning lessons. So there's definitely a sense that what you're releasing now is this lesson, this karmic lesson that really held you down for quite some time, and that's what caused you to have these blocks, these like barriers put up between you and everything. You are going to start this journey down your path and what you really want to do with the Pathfinder. So you may be trying to really discover what really motivates you to what you want to do next. You are manifesting success in your life, and you are ready to head down that path too. So, but you may have been in a slumber for quite some time. So pretty much what I get from here is that in your past, you may have been really still trapped in this feeling of worry and fear, and that really caused this form of delay. But this week you're going to really release that, and you're going to start to have this rebirth in yourself, and you're going to manifest success as well into your future. But manifesting is also doing, so I feel like I should be saying that here too for some reason. But let's walk into more about what made you feel trapped in your past. What made this collective feel trapped? What was trapping this collective? What's trapping this collective, I guess? In case they don't know. What's trapping this collective? What's trapping this collective? I'm going to pack a random card. So patience requires strength and determination. Be grounded. But there's also Capricorn energy. So let's see. What's keeping this person? A new beginning in the next year. So you're going to manifest a new beginning in the next year. But what's keeping this person held back? Your own code of ethics. So you're like holding yourself back with that in mind, since it's the 9th house. So you're just, how you've been trapped in your head is your own like undoing at the end of the day. And you are going to release that, and you're going to start to move towards this new beginning, especially over the next year. You're going to manifest success. Lack of discipline leads to chaotic energy. Be too caught up, but don't get too caught up in fantasies, because that will lead to things getting very chaotic and everything. And I feel like you may what's holding you on, what you're holding on to is these fantasies of your past or what you wanted, or even you're holding on to a relationship that doesn't really serve you anymore for some of you, and it's really just being pushed to have this new beginning in yourself, to focus on your own ethics, focus on yourself, what brings harmony and balance, and then from that, learn to forgive this person for the past they've had with you, and then you'll find a new beginning in that. And you are ready to go down this new path. You are ready to have this rebirth. You are ready to encounter success into your life. So I would definitely say go for it. Do what you need to do. And yeah, I know it's hard sometimes to let go of someone you definitely had a strong connection towards, but at the end of the day, we are on our own paths, and I feel like you are meant to just start going down the journey to find your own path right now. So let's find a little bit more information here, Spirit. Any additional information for pile number 3? So So you have Pisces energy in the board. We were just also talking about Pisces energy. There is a sense of like luck is heading towards you to really just incentivize you. You are gonna get something that like shocking that really just brings out this this period of inner peace to you. You do have the divine here. When I see this cat, I think of like how cats were worshipped in the past. So there's a sense of the divine energy here. You are going to start to build this strong, solid foundation towards your future here, and maybe something creative may be what it is. But there's also a sense of you letting go with this leaf here. Right now, there's also signs of delays here too. So I feel like for you to really truly move on to the next path in your life, you have to learn to let go of this energy first, and that's what's causing this delay. Because as long as you're still caught up in this energy and what's going on in your head, you're not going to fully move on to the next stage in your life because you haven't passed that barrier yet. So let's see, anything else here, Spirit? Generous. G. Foolish. And what? Feminine. FFGG. GGF. GFGF. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking that's weird. I was looking at the letters. Okay, so for some of you, someone may be very generous that is towards you that will really start to incite this, hopefully this change in you, because I feel like at the end of the day it is up to you. You may be very foolishly in your own energy right now, and I feel like there's a sense of being like trapped because you're not really doing the work to move on. We had guy too. I was thinking guy with the G too. So a generous guy is like here trying to offer you what? Offer what? They're manifesting. You're maybe manifesting a generous guy to come into your life. Something about 17 will be important in regards to this, hopefully. And anything else. Guidance. A lot about G's. Lots of G's. G. So this person may have like a G in their name, strong in their name, or like a very prominent. They may start with the letter G in their name. But you like are manifesting a guidance from this person and generosity from them in this change. But okay, let's see what the Pisces energy is about then, Spirit. Maybe the Pisces energy is the guy. Intuition. But Pisces energy is also about intuition. So let's see. You intuitively know you have to put in the work to get where you want to anyway. I feel like the physical labor card, that just reminds you of you have to put work in, right? So, goody. And then what? Attractive. So, and then one more. So this person may be a goody. If this is a person that you intuitively know about. There's a sense of attraction here. They may be very goody. You know, something about middle, so you may know them since like your childhood, as middle school, or even like this person may be a middle child of some sort. With the middle, then you may have been stuck in the middle of something when you met them, but something about being stuck in the middle. Lots of G's, but with this greedy card, what's the greed about? Conclusion. So, and then what? Service. So you may encounter someone in service who's a little like get greedy, or like they may just get on your nerves a little. I don't feel like that's heavy energy. I feel like that's just like for some of you, you may encounter that scenario soon, where like someone in service is just not providing good service. So, but that's whatever. Okay, so I feel like that's really it for you, pile number 3. There's not much more else here in terms of what's going on. I hope this reading does help you out. Please let me know what's up, and I think that's all I have for you, pile number 3. We are going to move on to pile number 4 to see what's happening in their energy, though. So pile number 4. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's see what's happening in your energy, pile number 4. So we have the Princess of Summer, a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share conclusions with, which is always a good sign. Let's see what's the next card. You have the 8 of Winter. You have what it takes, believing in yourself, thinking you're a powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence. Okay. Let's see. You have passion to come out here too. Separation here too. You have Uranus, which is about discovery and liberation. This also brings drama. Hygeia, which is about healing. Okay, so let's talk about this. So you may enter into a new relationship soon, but it may not last long because of just some drama that's happening around the situation. There is a big chance to heal it though, but like there may be like some form of disharmony in the beginning, mainly due to this drama though from the Uranus card. The Uranus just it makes me feel like there is just a lot of things surrounding the situation that will bring in this difficulty, but it has nothing to do with you. The Nine of Swords does show like just like in internal unrest. So this person, there's maybe a lot of overthinking here, a lot of troubling thoughts. You have the Seven of Lotuses here. Someone could be juggling a lot of work too. In the maze, which is reminds me of finding and discovery. No need to worry. Okay, yeah. So I feel like you may be starting, or you may have started a relationship, but you're going to see something like rocky happens, but it's going to be because of some drama, and it depends on how you decide to handle it. That's what's going to go around from it. There is going to be a big opportunity to heal whatever's going on in the relationship, because like there may be like some form of overthinking here, or at least like juggling to a lot of things with the Seven of Lotuses here. Like you may be feeling like you have to like be on guard and like fight against people who are like against you guys or something. Like there's a sense of just being like in the sense of disharmony here, and really having to go through like a maze with this person. Like it's so much twists and turns, you're not sure what's going to happen and what's going to stop, and like that's what's going to really cause this. There's no need to worry here, because as long as you commit to your own happiness though, so as long as you follow the path that brings you the most contentment, you're going to see like things work out. So whether or not you realize it's just too stressful to be with this person because of all the drama, then like do your own thing. Or if you find like this person's worth all of it, then go for it. And I feel like that's what's really Spirit is saying here. Like there's a lot of passion here, so I wouldn't say that's not involved in this relationship. But let's see what these obstacles are then, Spirit. Ancestors, angels, and my guides, what are the obstacles for pile number 4? What are the obstacles for pile number 4? Long-term career goals, going after what you want. One of the obstacles could be like your careers are just going off in different directions too, and you're not sure of what you want to do next and how to do that, or if like your long-term goals fit with their long-term goals, or is it really going to work out if you want different things? Or let's say you're still in school and you're applying for universities now. Oh my god, like I want to go here but they want to go there. Are we going to last long? Like it's that type of feeling like your long-term goals are what's affecting like this, making this indecision. And like Spirit just wants you to go after whatever actually brings you happiness, because that's gonna be okay. And if you guys are let's say you want to go to different places, if you guys are meant to be together, you guys will end up back together, and you will make it work somehow. So we have tranquility is found through harmonious relationships. Patience can be seen as a form of peace. Anything else here, Spirit? One more card for me. Anything else for pile number 4? Anything else for pile number 4? Anything else for pile number 4? Anything else? So we have romantic encounters. So yeah, definitely lots about romance here. Success is on its way to you. So I feel like, yeah, as long as you commit yourself to whatever makes you truly happy, it will bring in like the most abundance for you and the most success. So honestly, if that is staying with these people and working through this drama and it's doing that, then do that. If it doesn't align with your long-term paths, then don't. Focus on like that happiness, because that will bring in just all the stability for yourself. But whatever really truly makes you happy, go with that. As well as like you will find harmoniousness found through patience and communication for yourself to find lots of balance in this relationship here. So we are going to grab some charms to get a little bit more information and some like clarifying messages for the charms. So let's get into this and just move this to the side for pile number 4. So ancestors, angels, my guides, decide to do something today. So what's happening with pile number 4? What's happening with pile number 4? Energy addition. Okay. So for when you may be feeling trapped right now, with this entrapment card. There's, with the bat here in reverse, I always think of what's being hidden is getting revealed. So something about that may be important. Something about art isn't very important here. You may be an artist and you may be wanting to go to art school, and that's what's causing this disharmony here, because someone else may not want you to do that in terms of your long-term goals. But there's also just a sense of being very creative here. There with the horse, there's always a sense of movement here. I always think of with horses, just like they are faster than walking, right? So you're just accomplishing tasks at a little bit of a faster rate. With this guy here, I'm thinking dreams about your future here with this, just how this is feeling in this energy. There's definitely a sense of going after your dreams. But there's something about that maybe feel like it's locked to you right now, with what's going on in your overall surroundings. With this guy here, I always just think of flipping it over until the side and ignoring the issue, right? So there's a sense of like you maybe not fully pushing for what you want right now. So let's talk about what's hitting is getting revealed, Spirit, as some clarifiers. So you have picky, what's being revealed. Heal, what's being revealed. Coworker, what's being revealed. Creative opportunity. So a creative opportunity is going to reveal itself towards you, probably through a coworker or someone who is of closeness to you. There's a sense of pickiness here too, so it's going to be like you're going to be presented with like opportunities and options. I feel that's going to really bring in the sense of healing for yourself and really inspire you to go to what you want to do next. What's the movement we're going through, Spirit, with the horse? You have 15, so probably either 15 days, 15 weeks. That's when you're going to see, that's how like this movement's going to work. You're going to see change from there. Playfulness, be playful during that time. But over the next 15 days or 15 weeks, you may see like big change here. For some of you, this change could be pregnancy, and that's what's going to be coming out of this. Not for all of you. Creativity also just talk about fertility too. So take that as it resonates for you. Something about sports may be important for some of you. I don't feel like that's for everybody. Someone may want you to do sports instead of a creative endeavor if you're really good at sports. There's something about being shy here as well. So some of you may be very shy, and that's why you're not really outspoken about what you want. But some of you may also be very ferocious in your religion and very determined on that. Or you have a very religious family, which causes lots of like this maybe conflict for some people. Let's see, what's the flip it over, ignore it situation? Hardworking. Days. You feel like if you just ignore it for a few days and just keep working hard, it will just come into a conclusion. But you really need to communicate to really get out of this situation here. Oh, double communicate. Yeah, lots about communicate. The way to get over this is just communicate. All right? But yes, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 4. I hope this reading did help you out. And that's all I have for you today. And we are going to move on to the next collective. I hope this reading did help you out. And totally let me know what's up in the comments. But that's all I have for you today. So let's move on to pile number 5. Okay, pile number 5. Let's get it. Let's go. And let's see what's going on. So, happy news about your career. So what you're going to receive next is some really good news in terms of your career. I would probably expect just some really good, like, push really to get you going forward in your direction. Some of you may be offered some form of retreat from a workplace that will really bring into you. But there are going to be some red flags in regards to this, though. Pay attention to the red flags. So I feel like for some of you, you may be offered like a really big opportunity that it's really going to bring in some goodness, but pay attention to any red flags about it, because because sometimes, like, even though you're getting offered better, it's not always greener on the other side. So the moon here, and what else we got? Libra energy, which is about being fair. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to be either being offered, this week you're being offered like something new in terms of your career that's going to bring in this like new sense of harmony. But since it's new, it's also going to be a little weird. With this red flags card, I am going to do a little bit more details on this. But let's see what the rest of the cards are. So you have the Weaver in reverse, Karma in upright, and the Peacemaker. Recovery. Okay, with recovery and retreat, I just feel this energy of like you're going to go on a retreat to have just like a sense of recovery soon for some of you. That may be one of the offers you get as well, but like your like this new job or this new like a leveling up in your career is going to give you this opportunity to do that, to find peace and just kind of give a little bit more time for yourself. But I'm gonna have these sort of feel like relate to one another, but I'm going to like grab some more cards when we get to that. You also have get clear here, which reminds me of get more information, get more stuff, and it just reminds me more of that like karmic stuff. So there's definitely going to be something like red flaggish about what you're going to go through next, so be a little careful and get a little bit more information before you truly make strong commitments and really read into the things that are happening, right? So let's get a little bit more, let's get about the good news and the bad news, I guess. So ancestors, angels, my guides, what this is the opportunity that's being handed. Okay, we have loans and assets, definitely like finances with the 8th house. So something in terms of your finances is really just going to be presented towards you. Anything else for pile number 5? Well, may be important in regards to this too. So let's see, anything else here, Spirit, for this opportunity that's being handed towards them? Anything else? Okay. So, what are you? We got luck is on your side, upheaval and change is on your path. So yeah, this is going to bring in like some big change, big decisions in your path, and it's going to really help you get clear, a good understanding of what you want to do next. It's honestly a really good thing. This probably will like start happening now, and by May you'll see it really start to flourish, and that's probably when you'll take this retreat. Let's see, anything else about the red flags. I want to know about the red flags then, Spirit. What are the red flags with the karma? What are the red flags? What are the red flags? Something about April. What are the red flags? What are the red flags, Spirit? What are the red flags? Endings. Endings. The thirst for knowledge leads to mysteries. Creativity. This is the Spirit. Oh, don't keep your expectations too high. I feel like with unrealistic expectations lead to disappointments. Pessimism comes from the ego. And pay attention to the red flags, the karma, the endings. You're like, don't expect it to be greener on the other side. Like, yes, you're gonna get this blessing and it's gonna like really help up like level your life, but don't expect for like all the same, everything to just get magically better. And I feel like that's what this is really telling you, is like, there are going to be some like more obstacles you're going to still face from this, so don't just jump into this sense of everything's just going to work out, or it's all pansy-dancy and we're all like doing great. Let's talk about the recovery and the retreat then, Spirit. The recovery and the retreat. Any additional information about that? Any additional information about the recovery and the retreat? You have another Libra energy. You may be a Libra. Be careful during times of indecision. Manipulation is present. So even on this retreat with the red flags, you may have someone try to manipulate you through this, and they may like try to abuse you for how much self-work you put into, how hard you work, and they may really try to abuse that. So definitely be cautious of that. Something about August may be important here too for some of you. So I feel like, yeah, you're going to receive this blessing, but there are going to be people who try to like smoosh off of you, and like really pay attention to the red flags. Don't get easily abused by these people, and just kind of really just get clear about what you want and create stronger boundaries, especially for yourself. Okay, so we are going to grab some charms, and then from the charms we're going to grab some clarifiers for the charms, and then yeah, I think that's really it. So ancestors, oh, leave that alone. Okay, let's go. Ancestors, oh my god. Sorry, oh my god. That was an accident. I really shouldn't have shuffled it, like, swifted around that much. Okay. But, alright. Ancestors, angels, my god, what's happening for this collective here? What is happening for this collective here? Okay, well, Pisces energy really wanted to come out. I saw the Pisces card there earlier, so definitely lots of Pisces energy here. You also have Aquarius energy here. There's a sense of communication between the Pisces and Aquarius here too. So you either like one of these signs that's going to communicate some form of hope. With this, the knife here, always just think of cutting ties. So someone may be cutting ties to something in their past, especially since it's beside this dinosaur here and to this extent. So someone's really cutting off their past right now. This may have to do something with the monkey. I always think of the just fun, something about being fun. It also be about being childish, which reminds me of children. So that might be out of childhood. So something about your childhood that you were really like cut, like trying to guide, like put a distance between you and you may be cutting off right now, because of like I said, there's a sense of big red flags and toxicity in your environment. So there's a sense that you may be cutting off people from your past that really just try to use you. You are going to start to enter into a lot more belief for yourself here. With the music note, I always think of harmony and music, so music may really be an influence for you, but also you may be finding a lot more harmony coming into your life. You seem to have the peace card here, so the peace is always reminds you of inner peace. You're going to be turning your back to things, and that's what's going to cause this change. And with the moon in reverse, there's a sense of deceptions, though. Even with the Pisces energy does reflect moon energy, which does talk about just not seeing things clearly at the end of the day. So there is going to still be some things that aren't fully brought to the surface for you in this upcoming time. So let's talk about this stuff you're letting go of. What's the stuff that's being let go of, Spirit? Any additional information here? So we have, to start off, adventurous. Okay. Anything else? Complicated. Anything else about what's being cut off? Dominating. So you may be cutting off someone who was you have a very complicated relationship with. This person may be a very dominating personality, so they may cause like this indecisions here. But the adventurous, anything else but the adventurous here? This person may be very determined and adventurous, so they may be very charismatic as a character, but your relationship with them is very complicated. So let's see, anything else about this Aquarius energy, that in this communication between the Pisces here? An apology. So yeah, an apology is going to come in from here with these people. So you're going to receive an apology soon. That's going to be communicated towards you. Anything else here, Spirit? Security. And that's going to bring in a sense of security. Like, so this apology is really going to bring in a sense of security, or you're getting an apology, or you're going to get confirmation of security. Like something about like those two are interactive here. What are you turning your back away from, Spirit? What are they turning your back? Critical. You may be turning your back to anything that was criticized in your past, and like what really was holding you back. Yeah, you're turning your back on your past lessons, and you're starting to move forward. Really, that's what this change is coming towards you. Especially like someone may have been unfaithful towards you in your past, and now you're learning to move away from that energy and really embrace the things that are happening in your future. Stalking, driving. So you may like do a lot of driving and just kind of like doing your own thing. Stalking just reminds me of this getting a lot of things. Just water here, there may be strong water placements, a lot of water placements here too, which are your Pisces, Cancer, or your Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And we have secret here. So yeah, so someone may have, this is like this lesson that you learned from this person is like about secrets, being unfaithful, and this person may have been a liar, they may have been a water sign, so Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. What's the inner peace? What's inner peace is coming here soon, Spirit? So style and school, success, I feel from here too. So you're going to start to receive like some form of success in school, or even just like what you wanted to do next in terms of your career. Magician, yeah, you're definitely manifesting a new future for yourself, and it's just going to take a little bit of time, I believe. Anything else in it for this pile here, pile number 5? Tension, collaborate. You may be having some tension with someone you collaborate with. This could do with work, especially, and you're having some tension there coming in for you this week, especially. Anything else here, Spirit? Obnoxious. This person may be very obnoxious to you. So honestly, like, that's just like whatever. But okay. So I think that's all I have for you, pile number 5. I hope this reading did help you out. But we are going to end it off there, and we are just going to move on to anything else. But I think this is all I have for you today, and totally catch me on any of my other readings. And yeah, let me know what's up when it comes down to your week. And if you guys can, definitely come back here at the end of the week and tell me what has happened in your reading, what did not, because they are general messages. But yeah, that's what's up, and tell me what happened. But that's all I have for you, pile number 5, and I hope you have a wonderful day, night, and evening.